Oh. Oh, I'm sorry for dozing off there, but I just had a bad dream. I had a dream that I was back in the Mushroom Kingdom, right? And there was Peachy and Toad and my brother Luigi, right? And we were pulling out turnips. And there was this huge frog that wanted to take over the world, right? And there was this big monster that was a transvestite. And, oh, I just had the worst dream. Oh, worst dream of my life. I had a dream I was back in the Toadstool Kingdom, right? And there was this huge wind. It kept blowing me back. And poisonous mushrooms. And I couldn't find the way to get to the 8th castle. And oh, I must have dozed off, had bad dreams. This cockroach killing spray. Oh, it's a good thing you're wearing that mask. No, don't worry about me. I'm used to it. I built up a tolerance over the years, right? This'll kill them cockroaches, because they're hard to kill. Kind of like that fucking Bowser I told you about. Remember that Bowser? I thought that I killed him. No, I didn't kill him. He's hard to kill. So I go back a couple of weeks ago, right? Go back to say hello to Peachy again, you know, because I miss her. You know, I take some flowers, something nice. She's fucking kidnapped by that jerk-off again, right? You know, he's got a heart-on for her. I don't know what the hell. So I go to the first castle, beat my way through it. I'm expecting to see the King of the Koopas. No, it's this tiny little shrimpy guy. I say, who are you? My daddy said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. I looked at him, really? Really? So he spun really quickly at me, right? I jump over him. Give him the back of my hand, knocks him out. Don't like hitting kids, but if they're trying to kill me, you know, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I don't hit him too hard, I take his wand. Nah. I go on to the next castle. There's a bunch of kids. This guy knocked up some Koopa, and she sprung out, like 7 kids, right? So I go all the way through. I finally get to the King of the Koopas through all these tanks and like beat him down, right? Finally, beat him down. I see the princess in a cage. So I go over, open up the cage. He didn't mess her up. He learned. He's smart, right? But I think to myself, if I let this happen, if I let this continue, he's just going to keep on doing this. He's going to keep on kidnapping her, and it's never going to end. It's going to happen over and over and over. So I pull out my Fire Flower 45, right? I aim it at his noggin. And then I hear from behind me, Daddy! It was his fucking kids. They were there the whole time. They saw me come in. They saw me kick their dad's ass. Saw me rescue the princess, which he kidnapped. And now they saw this. You always think to yourself after you see those movies where the good guy has a gun to the bad guy's head and he says, you know, I'm not going to kill you, I'm going to let the regret eat at you right up. And you think, come on, put a bullet in his brain, he's going to fucking backstab you. You never know until you're in that position, right? Well, there I was. In that very same position. He taught his kids wrong. So I thought, it's up to me. It's up to me to teach them right. So I put my gun away. And the kids, they didn't look at me. They just kept on staring at their dad. With this deep regret of failure, right? They knew right there and then he was a monster. And the kids turned around and they walked off. They all walked off in the same direction, dropping their wands and just walking off. Except for that Larry kid. He creeps me out. He had those bug eyes and I think he was touching himself or something and he ran off into... He was a nutcase. And so I looked at the King of the Koopas, the Bowser. And I thought, maybe he's learned his lesson. And I felt Peachy grab my hand and she led me away. And we just left him. bittersweet victory, you know? But maybe you learned something. I didn't know. What's that mean? I forgot something. What the hell was I gonna do? What the hell was I gonna... Oh! Taking care of your cockroach problem. All right, yeah. So, yeah, them cockroaches. There's something else I'm forgetting. Something else I'm forgetting. Oh, yeah. Hey, Luigi! Open a vent! Ah! Oh, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamt this little shrimp was beating up Mike Tyson. And I was refereeing.